spirit of Texas.
At home with our design expert, Shay Gear of IBB Design Fine Furnishings.
How do you turn a guest room into a comfortable spot with touches of farmhouse chic?
Well, Shay Gear is going to tell us of IBB Design Fine Furnishings. She has some really good tips.
If you love a modern farmhouse aesthetic, then you're going to love this guest bedroom in a project we just completed for Highland Homes. This brand new model home out in the Tribute in the Colony has everything that speaks to that design aesthetic. And we're going to take a quick tour today of the guest bedroom. So let's walk through a couple of the details that are indicative of the modern farmhouse style. So first you'll see this bed. So this great iron bed really has that sort of vintage feel. I love the dark finish on it because it really gives us that opportunity to bring in some lighter linens and textures through the pillows. So we have some linen Euros and we work our way down. We have a great striped pattern on the shams in the front, and then I love these pillows made out of Killam rug. So you get a ton of texture and then a little bit of pattern, and I think that that really long fringe just adds this wonderful layer right there in the front. And then obviously the black and white provides some contrast to the lighter white linen on the Euros and the duvet cover. And so we brought the stripe back down at the end of the bed and folded a comforter down there just to give you another layer of texture and pattern. And so it's also a great thing for your winter months. If you have the layers on your bed, you can snuggle up on the winter months, or during the summer times, obviously you can peel those layers back and use the lighter layers. So I love the layered look of this bed. And then to dress above the bed, we chose this wonderful piece of art and this great really textured wood frame, and the lighter wood and then the darker wood again just sort of plays on our layers of contrasting the neutral palette. For storage for the bedroom, we went a little more modern, so we have this high gloss lacquered furniture in white, very clean lines, but I love the metal details on the hardware and again on the base. So we have the dresser and the nightstand on one side of the bed that coordinate, and to play off of that iron hardware and base on the dresser, we pulled the mirror that has a more vintage feel, a little bit more traditional in design with that arch and then the ironwork design on top of the mirror. And then I love this lamp that just gives us, some task lighting, a little bit of ambient lighting here in this space, but that shade is just super cool with that woven sort of netted feel on the metal. The niche in this bedroom is really the perfect place to designate a sitting area. So we chose a super cool curved accent chair that has the metal and the linen, and then just did a nice little toss pillow, and then a little end table for your guests to set a drink or coffee in the morning when they're reading a book or getting ready for the day. To dress the windows, we used a dark metal rod and then just some really pretty patterned shears to give a light, airy presence and give us some contrast with our warm taupe paint color. I love the pattern and just this airy, light feeling that it brings to the space. If you want to tour the home in person, just log on to highlandhomes.com and search for the Tribute community out in the Colony. And for more daily design inspiration, you're going to want to sign up for a free subscription to our magazine, IBB at Home. You can log on to ibbathome.com, or you can also pick up a copy in store at IBB Design Fine Furnishings.
I loved everything in that room, but I am pretty sure I could not do that. So I'm inspired, but I'm sure Shay would have to come to my house to do this.
Well, luckily, we should just call Shay and she can help us all out.
Yes.
She comes up with some really cool ideas. We want to encourage you to follow IBB Design Fine Furnishing on Facebook, on Twitter, Instagram, House, and Pinterest for more inspiration. Everything is at IBB Design, and you can also go to ibbdesign.com.